Hello, I'm Martin Park. For those that don't know me, I'm a naturopath and a master coach and trainer who has been working professionally in health, fitness, wellness, and personal development for over 46 years. If you are someone who is interested in learning how to maximize your overall health, well-being, and performance, then welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something that never ceases to amaze me, and that's the absolutely extraordinary creativity that human beings display when it comes to avoiding physical activity. I'm talking about the excuses, and let me tell you, we are absolutely brilliant at making excuses. Not just good at it, we're world-class championship-level excuse makers. And the beautiful thing about our excuses is that they always sound so reasonable, so logical, so completely justified in the moment we're making them. Our inner con artist, that smooth talking voice in our heads that I've talked about many times before, is so skilled at this that we don't even recognize we're making excuses. We simply believe them. There are 8 common categories. Category 1, weather and the climate. It's too hot, it's too cold, it's too windy, it's too humid, it's raining, it's snowing, there are pollens and dust in the air. Apparently, the only acceptable weather for exercise is a very specific 72-degree day, 22 degrees Celsius, with zero wind, no humidity, perfect air quality, and not a cloud in the sky, which coincidentally occurs approximately never anywhere on Earth. Category 2, time. This one's particularly fascinating because it usually comes from people who somehow find time to scroll through social media for the global average of 2 hours and 24 minutes throughout their day, or who can tell you in detail what happened in the latest episode of their favorite Netflix series, or who spent 20 minutes looking for the perfect parking spot at the shopping center to avoid walking an extra 50 meters. I don't have time is really about time. It's about priorities. But saying exercise isn't a priority for me right now sounds a bit too honest, doesn't it? Much better to blame the cruel master of time itself. Category 3, timing. Sounds similar to time, but it's distinctly different. I'll start on Monday. I'll start after the holidays. I'll start once things settle down at work, school, study. I'll start after my birthday. I'll start when the kids go back to school. I'll start after my vacation. I'll start when I'm less stressed. These are particularly brilliant because they create the illusion that you're not avoiding exercise, you're just postponing it until conditions are more favorable. It's not procrastination, it's strategic timing. Of course, Monday never quite works out. The holidays somehow extend into February. Work and school never really settle down. There's always another birthday around the corner. The kids' schedule never quite stabilizes. There's always another vacation planned, and stress, well, stress is apparently a permanent condition that can only be resolved by not exercising. Then there's category 4, the equipment excuse family. I don't have the right shoes. I need to buy workout clothes first. My gym membership expired. I don't have any weights at home. I need to research the best program first. This is useful because it transforms not exercising into a form of responsible preparation. You're not being lazy, you're being thorough. You're not avoiding exercise, you're planning for it. Never mind that your grandfather's generation managed to stay fit without owning a single piece of athletic wear or having access to Google to research the optimal workout routine. Then we have category 5, the injury and health excuse collection. My back's been bothering me. I think I might be getting sick. I didn't sleep well last night. I'm still sore from something I did sometime recently. I have a headache. My knees feel funny. Now, don't get me wrong, legitimate injuries and health issues are real, and they do require consideration, but somehow these mysterious ailments have a remarkable ability to appear precisely when exercise is being contemplated, and disappear entirely when it's time to do other activities we actually want to do. It's fascinating how a bad back prevents us from going for a walk but doesn't stop us from spending 3 hours hunched over a computer or binge watching an entire season of something while sprawled on the couch. Then we have category 6, the social excuses. I don't want to exercise alone. I need a workout buddy. I'm too embarrassed to go to the gym. I don't know what I'm doing. Everyone there is fitter than me. These are particularly insidious because they masquerade as social anxiety or lack of knowledge, when really they're just sophisticated ways of saying, I don't want to be uncomfortable. Category 7, the philosophical excuses. The ones that make avoiding exercise sound almost intellectually superior, such as, I don't believe in forcing myself to do things I don't enjoy. Life's too short to spend it doing things that make you miserable. I prefer more natural forms of movement. I'm focusing on other aspects of my health right now. These are beautiful because they reframe laziness as enlightenment, avoidance as wisdom, and inactivity as a conscious lifestyle choice. And finally, category 8, premium excuses. The ones that suggest our avoidance of exercise isn't a choice, but rather an inevitable result of our inherent nature or circumstances beyond our control. I'm just not a morning person. I'm too tired after work. I'm not naturally athletic. I have a slow metabolism. It's a genetic thing. I'm just not motivated right now. I know I should exercise, but I'm just being honest about where I'm at right now. 8 categories of excuses. 8 elaborate systems we have created to avoid 20 minutes of mild discomfort. If we added up all that mental energy, all that time spent in excuse creation and excuse maintenance, we could have completed thousands of workouts by now. But perhaps the most tragic part of all this creative excuse making is what it reveals about how we see ourselves. Every excuse we make reinforces the story that we're not the kind of person who exercises, that we're not capable of overcoming basic obstacles, that we're victims of circumstances rather than authors of our own lives. Every excuse we make makes the next one easier, more automatic, more believable. Every excuse we make, we allow ourselves to identify with our limitations rather than our capabilities. And ironically, the very creativity we display in excuse making proves that we're far more capable than our excuses suggest. Anyone who can construct elaborate justifications for why they can't walk around the block clearly has the mental capacity to figure out how to walk around the block. Anyone who can research weather patterns to justify avoiding outdoor exercise obviously has the research skills to find indoor alternatives. And anyone who can create detailed plans for when they'll start exercising later clearly has the planning abilities to create a schedule for exercising now. We're not lacking in capability, we're lacking in honesty. Not honesty with others, but honesty with ourselves. Consider this. It's raining somewhere in the world right now, and someone, somewhere, is using that as a reason not to move their body. And that someone might just be you. If you need my assistance with any of this, I will leave a link in the description. I thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your company. I look forward to spending some time with you again. Bye for now.